So, Star Trek does aliens. Yes, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the latest episode. This episode is called All Those Who Wander. And here's my review. Let's have a talk about it. Christ, this shirt is creased up. I could have done with an iron. Anyway, let's get on. Okay, so All Those Who Wander. This is the latest episode of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, episode 9. So we've only got one more left. Yeah, so this episode, well, I will say first, spoilers. This is going to contain spoilers. So if you don't like spoilers, then don't go any further into this. Go watch the episode first, then come back and join me and let me know your thoughts. So you have been warned, because I'm going to be diving straight in head first. I'm going to go boldly where no one has gone before. And so has Star Trek into full alien territory. Yes, I did wonder how long it would be before Star Trek done aliens. And here they do it properly. I mean, as in the past, Star Trek has done sort of alien-esque, tried it a little bit, but here we're full on. So let's get into it. So this episode opens with the captain having one of his cook-ups again for the crew, for his the close crew, shall we say. Some of the people are about to be leaving the ship. Uhura's done with her training rotation as an ensign on board the vessel, and she's going to be going off to pastures green. She's still got to figure out where she belongs. The offer is there to stay on board the Enterprise, although this party does get interrupted by an incoming Priority 1 mission from Starfleet. There's a Federation ship that has been another vessel like this one that has lost communication. They have to go and check out why. Now, it should just be a routine sort of check on the vessel, get it working, get it back, this sort of a thing. So Pike takes some of the crew with him and allows the Enterprise to continue on with its current mission, delivering supplies to K7. Now, this leaves, it leaves essentially Spock, Pike, Lady Khan, Nurse Chapel, Sam Kirk, Uhura, head engineer, Hammer, all alone on this away mission. Yeah, so they go down to this ship, but when they get there, things are not as they seem. There are dismembered body parts, there's blood and all this sort of thing. And they come to find out that actually the Gorn are back in play, that someone's come on board the vessel with Gorn eggs. They've gone undetected. The Gorn have hatched and killed people. Most of the crew actually have been wiped out. There's 2 survivors, a young girl and this alien of an alien species that we haven't seen before. He's got Gorn eggs inside him, it turns out, and they end up hatching in the same manner as what the xenomorphs do in Aliens. Yes, although there's several of them inside of him, not just the one. They grow fast, much like aliens, and they wreak havoc. They like to kill people. Now, like I said, there's about half a dozen of them, but what they do is they end up wiping one another out. They fight sort of for supremacy until there's one left, and it's the Alpha. So this episode very much does delve back into that alien territory where you're in darkness, you're in dark territory, in corridors, in tubes, and running around and all this sort of stuff, trying to get these aliens out, the Gorn out to ultimately destroy them. People have their own personal demons, while down there Spock has to delve into allowing some of his emotion to come out. He needs that anger in one element of the episode. Sam Kirk is struggling down there. You've got the Doctor you've got Uhura and the engineer. They're coupled up again in this episode. All this stuff going on, a lot of character stuff, character building down there, some great stuff with the Doctor. He's turned into a very good character. There's a little comment on last week's episode, a little bit of that in play on what happened with his daughter, which was great to see that they haven't ignored that totally, and I'm hoping they will play on that more with the Doctor. They need to do something with that storyline because I didn't like how it was jettisoned. But anyway, so yeah. I'm not going to go any further into the story, but this episode here, like I said, it had some great character moments. It had some, it had a sacrifice of one of the main cast members. You know who it is if you've seen the episode. I was quite shocked by that. I did half expect something to be happening to someone, but I didn't think it would be who it was. Why am I beating around the bush? If you're watching this, you've got the spoiler warning. It's the engineer, for Christ's sake. Yes, Hammer. He gets sprayed by alien acid blood or acid spit, but this is the way of the Gorn getting the eggs, transferring the eggs into another person, and the gestation period is dependent upon the species that they've gone into. Some people might take a couple of weeks, some people might take a couple of days until these little offspring comes bursting out. Now the visuals in the episode, you've got a mix of like Alien 3 and Predator in there. When you see what the Gorn see, that's very predatorisk, and when it's running through the corridors, reminded me of the sort of bird's eye view of the alien, not bird's eye view, you know, the first person view of the alien running through the corridors in Alien 3. So it does take heavily from the Alien saga. It is quite a bloody episode. It's a very good episode, very strong episode in what it does. I had no issue with any aspect of this episode. I thought it was fantastic. There's nothing really I can say negative about it that I didn't enjoy. Yeah, blimey. What can I say? Star Trek, this series of Star Trek has been good. We've got one episode left. Let's hope it ends on a massive high. Cybok, where are you? What's happening with you? I think that'll come into play next episode. The Gorn will be built up over maybe into next season. I can't see anything more being done with the Gorn this season, but it was nice to revisit that, to have that. And it was very, very well done. Obviously, nothing like the Gorn that we've seen before in the original series. That man in a suit, lizard looking, is somewhat different to that. More sort of on four legs, running round. I suppose as they get bigger, they'll sort of be more upright and this sort of a thing. I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. But anyway, so a thoroughly enjoyable episode. But let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comment section. That's the bit that I like. I like it when people come over and they give me their thoughts on it. Right, even if you want to say to me, look, AJ, go get an iron, right? Iron this bloody shirt. I just grabbed it out of the wardrobe and it's got creased up. I don't know. Anyway, bit embarrassing. But anyway, yeah, so let me know your thoughts on the episode down below. Hit the subscribe button. Again, that is important. Get the numbers up. You know... But most important is the commenting. Let's have a lively conversation, a friendly conversation, whether you hate it, whether you like it, whether you don't, you know, whatever. Just join. And I'll see you on the next one. Finale next week. Wow, it's gone fast. See you then. Take care all and goodbye.